Welcome back to the Way of the Wandering Wizard. I am, as always, Robert Andrew Meredith Kennedy. I am a pure and open channel for the finest vibrations of divine love and light, made manifest here, in service to Gaia and those who travel with her. Though most folks know me as Bob the Wizard, Gandalf Bob the Wise, the Wizdo in the Kilt, and any combination of those and many more. I'll answer to most things, within reason. But for the purpose of this video, I should like to introduce you to Bob the Cheeky Wizard. Make a differentiation from my work and the work of the Foundation to the Wanderings, which is pretty much me at home. The work of the Foundation continues, and this video forms part of my promise to Lou to continue the work, to share the story. After the amazing experiences of True Fields, we sat down regularly over a smoke and a cup of coffee to put the worlds to rights and think, what little bit can we contribute? What can we add to what was in many ways in the UK an awakening? The combination of therapy work, energy work and remedy work sat as a three just seemed to sit so well. Each of us contributing part of the energy, so to speak, part of the complex triple part of a key. Chiki came into being as a name purely because it's the combination of chi and ki, two different ways of looking at universal life force energy. As we all worked with energy, whether that be as a therapist or as an energy channel, we were all working with that energy. We all do, just is that energy ultimately. The fact that cheeky sort of resonates, it does make you smile. It opens up a series of conversations of what's going on here. Would you like a cheeky foot massage in a tent with 6 women? Doesn't get any better than that. The reality, of course, is a profound healing experience in the hands of gifted healers, working with that knowledge and, in many ways, with cannabis. Having got a name that seemed to work, it gave a lightness to what is in many ways a dark world at times. Please bear in mind at the time Lou was, as she faced right to her last moments here with us, that constant challenge of a diagnosis, stage 4, you won't be here in 3 months. A cry she heard on too many occasions, which continually made me smile. I'll go when I am ready, as she used to say. Anyway, pleasant reminiscences aside, we sat down one afternoon. Around a table we got an idea, to start as a foundation. The principles of the foundation with this is not a charity. Many healers gift of themselves and gift away, sometimes to our own cost. Lou was an example of that, or have been an example of that in the past. But she'd definitely reached a stage in her life where she'd given so much of herself and willingly given that she needed some support. And in realising that our network of support is how we see our way through life. It's an old tribal way of living. So, with people rejoining this tribal feel that was within the UK at that time, that quest to find like-minded people, to find our roots, all became work of the foundation. Well, having got a name, having got some ideas, how would chiki unfold? How would it practice? The essential thing for any therapy work is that it has to be within a safe space. There has to be a bond of trust. The people that we were working with, the people we work with, are at very intense points in their lives. There has to be that safe environment. While some may feel ultimately at home in a crystal-filled cabin, others prefer a treatment room. That was understood. Still others are quite comfortable being treated in a tent at a festival. That was part of where we felt that we could work and do. Well, those core ideas starting to form of how we could combine all of this. We needed a symbol, a sign, or whatever, something to put on our website, and all of those other things that everybody requires. Our little badge, I suppose. The way that Lou worked, or liked to work, was everybody sat around the table, we drank coffee, sketch pads, wrote out ideas, chatted, talked. Oh, that's a good idea. Think about that. The fact that instead, 3 of us working, just a beautiful, balanced set of energies. And one drifty afternoon, we were all sitting on a sketch pad trying to work out a symbol. I was flinging in triskells and other Celtic pieces on the basis that I already had it tattooed on my back. Might as well use it. Now, in many ways, Chiki was not about me, or about Lou, or about the quiet one. It's a collective work. Lou definitely resonated with the divine lightning strike, the raku. In drawing out triskells, we tried to incorporate that lightning strike. A lot of our remedies had a lightning struck tree, pine tree, built into her herbal understanding of our work. The fact that my energy practice had been predominantly down a path of, well, certainly since my energy master days, of the raku-kei, the breath of the fire dragon. Just those wonderful moments of resonant minds at the right time. While we were all sitting, sketching, the symbol you've seen, observant ones above us, just here. Ooh. His arms aren't quite as long as they thought. What's this? Having sat down and all 3 of us pretty much drew this at the same time, went, what about that? And it was a genuinely weird moment in a weird life. Ooh, hang on a minute. Slight changes of angles, changes of energy. We may be onto something here. And so the symbol was forged. The chiki symbol. A way of incorporating that knowledge, that understanding, whatever you want to call it, that soul, and bringing it into being here in a practical way, where we can use it in day-to-day life. As had been all of the energy practices, the mindfulness, and all of our work, our therapy work, is a process of taking this and stepping it down into a level, very 3D, 4D time, whatever you want to call it, day-to-day way of working, to support people going through crisis, to take that high wizard, bring them to earth. That's what that energy is about. And in many ways, it's a key, a chi key. It's a key that opens doors, opens energy. By tuning to the symbol, is it going to open the doors as it has for me? No. Every one of us is on our own journey. It is a key that accesses energy. The fundamental of it at the time really was, as Lou, as for want of a better word, as a herbalist, as an earth magic practitioner, and me in my energy work of it has to be grounded, is the innate understanding that chiki comes up. As much as it's high energy mind, It is earth energy. The earth's energy. Her remedy supporting us in our being. That in many ways is what I'm sharing with you, because that is the legacy of Lou. It's what she made me promise to continue. And it's why I'm here talking on my channel about the Chiki Foundation and its coming into being. Now, having formed the foundation, having had our t-shirts printed, we were invited to a summer festival, one which had a profound effect on me personally, an awakening for me personally. So I'm keen, or reminded, to separate my journey from my work within the Chiki Foundation. So I will introduce work whenever I'm working. As Chiki, this symbol will be present, and then you will know it's the work of the foundation, not just Bob Wittering. And if it's not on, then it will be me sharing my perspectives, my views, my awakenings, my life. And there is a reason for that, which will become apparent in future episodes. So there we go. A somewhat milder, calmer version of the forging of the Chiki symbol. An understanding of its energy and how it forms part of the work of the foundation, which I'll go on to tell the tale of in the next episode. Know your roots, and how that was definitely an invitation to me on a personal, as well as being present as a Chiki healer. Thank you as always for listening to the witterings of a wise, nay, ancient old wizard. Take care, go well, and blessed be.